Hello there. How are you? I'm Helen Sattler, your destiny helper, coming to you once again. Thank you so much. I want to first of all thank you and appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you. And for all of my new subscribers, you are making it work. Thank you so much. I'm going to talk about a topic which many of you written that seemed like a strange topic, but it's very true. Let's talk about the alternate reality of the supply. The alternate reality of the supply. What do you mean, the alternate reality of the supply? Usually it's the narcissist that has the alternate reality. Well, that is true, but also that so can the supply. And this is when they deflect the truth and have cognizant dissonance, and they want things to be as they imagine and not as they are. So the alternate reality that supply can walk in is they don't believe that what is happening is really occurring. So what they do live in disillusionment. They keep saying the narcissist would change. If I just do better, they would change. If I do a little bit more, they would change. If I get more sexual skill, they would change. And they find out through the years, many of them have spent 50 years, 60 years, and some over 70 years with the narcissist and end up disappointed because the narcissist did not change. They have behavior. In order to change, you have to reflect on the inside of you and see something that is wrong. And most narcissists are not going to do that because they deflect blame. They don't see what's wrong with them. They see what's wrong with you. Even though they feel this gaping void, these holes, and have tremendous need of attention and extreme praise, they still think that something is wrong with you. And how the supply handle that is they criticize themselves, they take blame on themselves, and they keep future promising that the narcissist would change. And they keep raising the bar that if I do more, if I become better, if I become patient, if I listen more, then he would change, then she would change. And then they start imagining in their mind the life that they want to project from the narcissist. They start to imagine that life with the narcissist. Even though that lifestyle does not exist, there is no guarantee, there is no promise that the narcissist would change. And a lot of times the narcissist will even tell them, I don't have a need to change. You need to change because you are privileged to be with me. So the supply dream, they sit and have daydreams, night dreams. They imagine all of these changes in the narcissist until they start believing so fervently that these changes are going to occur. And what they do is start living in the hope or the change that they want from the narcissist instead of the reality of what the narcissist is doing and who they are. Even if there is a diagnosis of the narcissist, they still refuse that the narcissist won't change. So what they do is imagine life as they want it. They act like life is as they want it. They always defer what the narcissist is doing. If they do wrong, they will not give that to the narcissist. They take blame that somehow I've done wrong. Somehow I need to do better. Maybe if I keep the children quiet. Maybe if I let my mom keep the children. And then the narcissist and you can be together, whether it's male or female. And when you take the kids to the mother, the narcissist realize what you're doing. And they purposely sabotage that evening. Sabotage that night. They argue so they can leave, or they get on the phone, or they get on the game, or they watch television, or they say they have all of this work that they need to do, but they purposely make sure that the reason you took the children away is never fulfilled, and that you are not happy, and that you are totally miserable. And you can see the satisfaction that's on the face of the narcissist now that your day is ruined, now that your plans have been sabotaged. And what do? In an alternate reality, you think, well, maybe I should have asked him first. I should have made sure that that was something he wanted to do. If I had did that, everything would have turned out all right. And so then you start living the lie because you refuse to handle the output of the narcissist. And the narcissist usually is in their extremity. I mean, they're cutting up so bad until you have a hard time living in this reality. And before you know it, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, until you are now a senior citizen or middle age. And guess what? You are still living in that alternate reality that the narcissist is going to change and that life is not as bad as it seems. And you make up what you want and you walk in that and you live in that. And that's all you see. That's all you project. And if anybody touches what you're going through, you get angry and you tell them to stay out of my business. I know what I'm doing, until one day you look up and you have a senior citizen's card. And guess what? The narcissist is still the narcissist. And everything they ever done has increased, except now it has become worse because they got more skill. You've been serial cheated on. You've been totally discarded. You don't know how many times. You're still unsure of whether they loved you. So now what is the reality? An alternate reality? Or do you face your true reality? Narcissism is an unchangeable diagnosis. That is who they are to the core. As narcissists get older, they usually become more skilled in becoming a narcissist, not less skilled in becoming a narcissist. Although some of them, some things may drop off because they can no longer do it the way they used to do it because their body age, they're getting older. Some of them suffer memory loss, so they curtail certain things, but they're still vicious, still malicious, still don't take responsibility or accountability for what they do. They still blame others. They shift that blame, and they just will not be liable for all of their behavior. It's always someone else. What is a true reality? What are you dealing with? What are you facing? Because after a while, the responsibility of the choice is in your hands. So your future could be in your hands. Don't deflect it where you live in a reality that always promises tomorrow is going to be better. And every tomorrow look like a yesterday. And you fail to live your today, the best day that you can have, the best person that you can be. You fail to be that. And because you live in an alternate reality, the narcissist soon take control of your mind, of your goals, of everything about you because you're willing to give it up for a false reality. You're willing to let go for a promissory note that never gets fulfilled. You have to make up in your mind that your reality will not be an alternate reality. It will not be a false world where you pretend that everything is okay, where you pretend that one day it's going to change. Because once you get years under your belt and you've raised children, they went on to high school, they've gone on to college, and you're still there. And the narcissist has no devotion or loyalty to the relationship other than to come back when they desire. And you have been faithful and staying there all of this time because you got a promise that one day they're going to love me. One day they're going to change. And after all of the days you've been there, that one day never came. And guess what? It never will. make another choice. Put into yourself. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. God bless you to do that. Then maximize that, because an alternate reality has no substance. An alternate reality is like the wind. It's like vapor. It disappears. And you will be disappointed that you spent all of those years on a promissory note that has no signature and that would never be fulfilled. I want you to join me. I'm going to Honolulu, Hawaii, August 11th through the 16th. And I'm telling you, it's going to be fantabulous. We're going to have a fabulous time. I want you to join me. Go to destinyhelper12s@gmail.com and look on the event tab. All the information is there. We can devise a plan to help you pay for the trip. And we will help you allot installments so you can pay for the trip and have the trip paid for by the end of July and be ready to fly out in August to have the time of your life. Oh, we're going to have dynamic speakers, Dr. Carmen Bryant. We're going to have Telsha there, Telsha Edinburgh, the T on MPD. We're going to have Tasha. We're going to have other speakers there that are going to be awesome. We're going to have a round table in the end that deal with narcissists and deal with the conquest of narcissists. And I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy the beautiful oceans, the beautiful beaches, the beautiful personality of the people. And you're going to get answers that you've been waiting for with a people that are warm and just loving on you. You need to break. Come join me August 11th through the 16th of August. It's going to be refreshing. And remember, go to Into His Chambers on Facebook. Look on the event tab, and all of the information that you need will be right there. And we're going to put it in the community tab here that you can also go there. So make sure you look for it. It's not impossible. We will help you get there. Please feel free to write me, destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to know your story. And those of you who are listening in, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I love you to life. And remember, living in an alternate reality is not real, but maximizing yourself is a true reality. I am Helen Sattler, and this girl is in your corner. I'll see you on the next video.